Today we make a little unpack video of my new watch, a King Quartz, Seiko King Quartz. And so let's see what is in this very big package. A very big package for a small watch. I hope there is a watch in it and not something else. Let's see. Here we are. Now let's unwrap it. Seiko King Quartz, a rather seldom version in black. Never saw a black one. Also, this is a very special exemplar. Here we are, the Seiko King Quartz, black dial. In my opinion, quite seldom. It's not so. I never saw that one, the black one, and with nice polished side and brushed front. And this watch has an original bracelet with the KQ mark, King Quartz mark. Very beautiful. And the stretch is not so strong. It's the reference 0853-8040 from 1976, as I think it's produced in September 1976. You see, the condition is quite nice. It has not a marked crown like the Grand Quartz versions, but this is also normal, and the flanks are very nice polished. Yeah, very nice. Very good condition in my opinion. With the date, let's see, I think it has the kanji date. Oh, it's a beautiful watch. I did not await that beautiful. The condition is much better than you could see in the pictures. I have it from eBay. The watch is fresh reviewed, fresh repaired, fresh reviewed, clear, clean, and has new casks for making it more or less waterproof again. But of course, I would not go with any vintage watch into the water. But yeah, it's good to know, because I used to have a King Quartz 2 years ago, and wore it in everyday life, and it was summer here in Germany and was quite warm and quite humid, hot and humid, and then suddenly I had this steam in the inner side of the glass, so so it surely came through the through this battery compartment. And because this battery latch was not waterproof, and the casks were the rubber to make it waterproof were too old and maybe very hard already, and so it let the water, the sweat, or the humidity from the atmosphere into the watch, and then it came to the glass from the inner side. So let's check it out. By the way, here is the wrist check. I know these bloggers all make wrist checks. My watch today is the Tudor Black Bay Brass, the Bronze, on a Tudor strap, textile strap, which is the dark green of the newer version now. I also have the khaki colored, but I at the moment prefer this one. It has also a leather strap, but I prefer the textile because it's very comfortable, and I'm not a fan of leather straps. You see, the patina is already quite nice, and I love this watch for every day because it has a good, you can really good read it in the night, and it's comfortable watch, and it's very cool watch. So, but get back to our vintage watch. Let's see how it is on the arm. So that is how it looks on the arm. The size is enough. It's a rather small watch, of course, compared to modern watches like this Tudor here. But with my thin arm, it looks very good. And this is very stylish, very classic watch. The glass is spotless. There is nothing. There's no scratch on the glass. The dial is perfect condition. The hands are in perfect condition. Sometimes the hands have a little corrosion, but in this case the hands are very nice, and it has, I would say, it has very sharp edges, so it seems not to be polished too much. At least it's not disturbing. Maybe polished a little bit, but it's all together this diamond look of the case, which is this typical Tanaka design, is very nice in that watch, and I would say this was a good buy for the collection of my vintage Seikos. Very nice. The watch has around 35 millimeter in diameter without the crown, and around, I would say, 40 millimeter in length. So it's not too small it's a typical size for a vintage watch of that time. But with that design, with that typical Tanaka design, it looks not too small. It does not look like a lady's watch or something like that. It looks quite okay for a dress watch, so I would definitely wear it in the everyday use. And what I also really like is this nice brushed bracelet. Nicely brushed bracelet with that brick design. It's a beautiful watch, right? Okay. Just let me show you one thing more on that watch. First of all, this beautiful index, block index, would give it a wonderful deepness of the dial, a 3D style, which is a little bit a citation of this design, typical design of the 70s, but not too strong. It does not take away the classical style of that watch by making it too strong. So many 70s watches have this block index in a very big and very dominant on the dial, but this one is still decent. Nevertheless, you see here the design language of the 70s. And furthermore, I wanted to show you the beautiful brown color of this actually black dial. So in normal light it is black, but if you have the light on it, the sunlight or some punctual light, then you see that the dial is actually brown.